They've been struggling to bust my car, so I want to see what happened to my car.
You missed the majority plus speaker?
Yeah.
Please.
Look, according to the information, we just can't bust my car. They want to struggle to bust my car, so I want to see it myself.
Oh, you want to see what is going on?
Yeah.
Is that who gave the instruction again?
Well, it's a reject they've been struggling to bust my car, so I want to see what happened to my car.
You missed the majority plus speaker?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that who gave the instruction again?
Well, it's a reject they've been struggling to bust my car, so I want to see what happened to my car.
You missed the majority plus speaker?
Yeah. My car for the drink. I want to check this out.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. So you'll just be accurate.
No, it's a crown sim already. My car will be here. I have money in my car. I have a lot of cargo in my car. And my car is being forced into by Rachel Kuhn. If I go to the court, if I can get redress from the court to bring all my things that were in the car, I will bust up Rachel Kuhn car. Wow. So Rachel Kuhn, I bust my car. They want to struggle to bust my car, so I want to see it myself.
Oh, you want to see what is going on?
Yeah.
Is that who gave the instruction again?
Well, it's a reject they've been struggling to bust my car, so I want to see what happened to my car.
You missed the majority plus speaker?
Yeah. My car for the drink. I want to check this out.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. So you'll just be accurate.
No, it's a crown sim already. According to the information, we just can't bust my car. They want to struggle to bust my car, so I want to see it myself.
Oh, you want to see what is going on?
Yeah.
Is that who gave the instruction again?
Well, it's a reject they've been struggling to bust my car, so I want to see what happened to my car.
You missed the majority plus speaker?
Yeah. My car for the drink. I want to check this out.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. So you'll just be accurate.
No, it's a crown sim already. My car will be here. I have money in my car. I have a lot of cargo in my car. And my car is being forced into by Rachel Kuhn. If I go to the court, if I can get redress from the court to bring all my things that were in the car, I will bust. According to the information, Rachel Kuhn, I bust my car. They want to struggle to bust my car, so I want to see it myself.
Oh, you want to see what is going on?
Yeah.
Is that who gave the instruction again?
Well, it's a reject they've been struggling to bust my car, so I want to see what happened to my car.
You missed the majority plus speaker?
Yeah. My car for the drink. I want to check this out.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. So you'll just be accurate.
No, it's a crown sim already. My car will be here. I have money in my car. I have a lot of cargo in my car. And my car is being forced into by Rachel Kuhn. If I go to
What do you mean?
look, according to the information, Rachel Kuhn, I bust my car. They want to struggle to bust my car, so I want to see it myself.
Oh, you want to see what is going on?
Yeah.
Is that who gave the instruction again?
Well, it's a reject they've been struggling to bust my car, so I want to see what happened to my car.
You missed the majority plus speaker?
Yeah. My candidate for the drink.
Thank you. All right. Okay. So you just be aggressive.
No, it's a crown sim already.
What do you mean?
Look, according to information, we just want to pause my car, they want instruction to pause my car, so I want to see myself.
Oh, you want to see what is going on?
Yeah.
Is that who gave the instruction again?
Well, it's a reject who gave instruction to pause my car, so I want to see what happened to my car.
You mean the majority plus speaker?
Yeah. My candidate for the drink.
Thank you. All right. Okay. So you just be aggressive.
No, it's a crown sim already. So my car will be here.
Yes, come on. We have 3 children. No husband to even help us to sustain our children. That on the side what we're sending, that Susu can help us to pay our rent, to pay our children's school fee. But the government, people come here and they tell us that we should leave the sidewalk. And once of the seven area, they sort of be careful with. The water, the poo water running from China Bay. They're not putting effort to clear the poo. Yeah, beyond Central Bay. Or in the caro, the necklace, nana, and not in the crack, on the caro. Yeah, all the ferret necklace, they can occupy the caro. The government see that one. But with the innocent people, why we know our job facility, our children on our high school in college. Now the business we're doing to sustain our children. Just like Baka King to care and they can rescue. What I say we should vote for our children future. They don't want our children future. They can damage our children future. If they love the citizen and they don't want riot, police or soldier, nobody against Apple. Because where we get our daily bread from. None of the brown men. They're not supporting children with a mother, with a husband, with everything in the home. That some of us will not educated at the business backing or so when they temper around or temper that will boo. Some of us will not of our weapon. We're gonna military men. Was when you come into our market, we'll blind your eye. We will cripple you. Papa and signal will whistle on you because we fell out with that nonsense in their country. Yeah, you think I can rescue them? One care or slow them? That killing them. So security, they keep my police, they keep my our seller police, they cannot get our awareness. For now until the 7th, they want to see you on the street. That's it, but you don't get nobody job facility. And they're on the street. The people from the federal office they can come by our sword. And what people making in it. Yeah. And that business will not belonging in market. Now along the street. And that market or say women in the general market. Say la bureau of phone all over the world, the great America. They said it on the street. Africa, they said it on the street. That they la bureau. Why can improve that they want to suppress up on the street?
I have been working for the past 6 years with we are government, and we are caretaker. We are the one that's doing the cleaning up and things. Since Joseph Boakai for the past 6 years, since Joseph Boakai took over for the past 3 months, they be demanding us to come to work every day. For me, I pay $450 to where I live to come here and $450 to go back. Every day they will take listing for oil and carry. But I was surprised yesterday, the minister called and she want to have a meeting with us. So we got there, Paulina came, and Paulina said there is no budget for us. She's not going to pay us, and she put it all down. Maybe when she get money the 15th or next month, she will pay us. But everybody that work on a job, we are government, she will put everybody down, and that's what she did. So we got angry, we went to the mansion in group, step 730 persons. Paulina, she said, Joe, we have put her father down when you were working. So anybody that work on a job, we are within that job, we have put that she will put them down. Paulina tried to her. So therefore, she came and said, she's not working with us again, and she didn't pay us. So we asked her that we work in this government for the past 6 years. And then for the 3 months that Joseph Boakai got there, we've been working early in the morning, we can't early in the morning, can't work. We have been working for the past 6 months. So they should get our pay so that we can go and sit down. That's how she left. So we should go and sit down and wait for the 15th. And I'm telling the Liberian government, I'm telling Boakai, Joseph Boakai, I said Joseph Boakai, and I'm always talking to the senator, representative that we elected here, we voted for you. We are single mother. We call you. We voted for you in the house. You're sitting there. But she will get it wrong for herself. She will get it wrong, but in that small child, she running, she know how to have. She baby. Everyone take off anywhere, pay us. We're going to sit down. But you can't come and tell all people that we're going to wear government. Are we not Liberian? Are we not Liberian? That you taking bread from our table, taking food from our mouth because of your wear? Please, our senator, our senator in the house, you have to talk for us. You say you are going to talk for the women that what Paulina is doing to us. She's taking bread from our mouth. We will be marching as a group. We all will be going to the march in black. We will walk to the march and we'll point out. If they will kill us, they kill us. Because I want the king for the kill. They say the king to rescue. But they never king to rescue or the king to kill us. We will march to the march. Everybody going to wear black. Minister of State that they put down, they will wear black. We'll go to the mansion, we'll put down, we'll point it, we'll walk to the mansion. The liar, they get there, the information director, the information minister is a black liar. The people came to steal.
Hold on. Vehicle. And so she has been taken from that. Take your own time, rest a bit before you speak to us, please.
He was just for everybody. He is free. He has transferred to 10 directors for reassignment. He's saving the month of March 19 for the asset management division to go and serve as the director for HR office. And that demotion, where I have been, sending every morning, come to work the same time and go the same time as my 7 rules. Just today, March 19, just went to answer management as a director to take care of the we transferred me again to HR office on reestablish what have I done? Let the public tell me, let the world tell me, what have I done? I'm found the government, what have I done? The Lord will be right this contract, and then the Lord will be right. Don't even right to speak for us. What's the doing? I remember association 40 of the women.
Is there political reason on this?
I told you the reason. I got documents to attest to what I'm saying. He said, if I hear Mr. Wudu and our part, so he will transfer directors. I told you instruction from Mr. Wudu. And that's what he is doing. He will not transfer. I will take director on reassignment.
Prior to your reassignment, two different positions. I think you can serve any letter of warning from the minister.
I'm a hard-working woman. You see, everybody is making a test. Not to do that, test the people. I'm not going to like a woman. I took my job and my 2 hands. My husband is a witness. Sometimes they understand what I want.
Are you disappointed in his action? Are you disappointed in his action?
I'm disappointed. I'm 100% disappointed. I don't think this is the right direction. And 100% I'm ready to die today. I'm ready to die already. I'm disappointed. We must support this government today. If I was an HR, I'm pretty sure myself, HR is party. But I'm voting for the party. she won't pay. Because now for a black woman, why am I being treated this way? Why? I want to know. Why am I being treated this way? One last night, as our director, you tell something to answer management. As a director, a lower position. Someone next to mention it. You don't see the office, everything you will cry. You sit there. That's no problem. So there, check for man 90 to 100 most. You get them well. Tell something to do. I can tell that job today I was so bad. But I'm tired of being disgraced. I'm tired of being disgraced. I think what we need is what we need is motivation. And I see that there's no today. They spoke about it. The president is spoke about it. Even when I was joking.
That we elect you, we voted for you. We are single mother. We call you. We voted for you in the house. You're sitting there. But she will get it wrong for herself. She will get it wrong for the small child. She running, she know how to she baby. Everyone take off anywhere. We're going to sit down. But you can't and tell all people that we're going to wear government. Are we not Liberian? Are we not Liberian? That you taking bread from our table, taking food from our mouth because of your we are. Please, our senator, you can't qualify. Our senator, you have to talk for us. You say you are going to talk for the women that what Paulina is doing to us. She's taking bread from our mouth. We will be marching at that group. We all will be going to the march in black. We will go to the march in Woboy. And they will kill us when they came for it in your life, they kill us. Because I want the king for the kill. They say they came to rescue. But they never came to rescue or they came to kill us. We will march to the march. Everybody going to wear black. The Minister of State that they put down, saying they will wear black. We'll go to the march, we'll walk to the march. The liar they get there, the information director, the information minister is a black liar. The people came to steal. He came after when he saw us. He saw he said, your words are going to Paulina coming back. He never came back. He just left on the only thing they did, they call the police are shopping us all over the place. So if they will kill us, they must be ready to kill us someone. We are Liberian. We work and we earn our own money.
These things could happen behind the scenes. So I supported Joseph Boakai, knowing that by 2023 he'll be tired. Okay. Knowing that 2023 you'll be tired, you have a good heart, good, everything good, but the brain is going down. You're not holding it, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy him paper. There's a man who bought me paper before. I'm buying paper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he said, when you run for one term, he said, I agree with you. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest. 17 and run for this. And he said, when you run for one term, he said, I agree with you. I'm buying paper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he said, when you run for one term, he said, I agree with you. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest. Find somebody else.
They bring her to go steal to the mainland store.
Oh, so the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, indeed. What a beautiful, beautiful day it is. An exciting moment great feelings, and of course, an excellent atmosphere from the nation's capital in Monrovia. What a way we like to welcome you back after a restful weekend, dramatic weekend, noisy, and for some chaotic, particularly our brothers making life through motorcycle. Today, apparently, the government has declared them enemy of progress or enemies of the states because we see them being chased, we see them being gunned down, and we see them being tortured, humiliated in their own country. Today, the worst thing you want to be in Monrovia, particularly, it should be a motorcyclist. You're clearly a target of the police. So the police are no longer chasing after those criminals, hardcore criminals, anymore. Looters, and of course, police are really not concentrated on these for the past week now. We've seen all of the energy and all of the force directed at motorcyclists. For what? You tend to wonder why exactly. You can lay your hand on any substantive reason for which. It's clearly, for me, an act of insensitive leadership on the part of the president. With this instruction, I think it's terrible. Ranges of what? I just don't know. A pleasant good morning to all of you, our friends, our followers, and even those of you in the diaspora. It's good to have you join us this morning for breakfast. We apologize for being a little late this morning due to traffic. At this time around, a little unprecedented. You know, all of the heightened security put in place in confrontation of motorcyclists, plus the repair that's going on the Bushel Island. So there are two different things. Every corner you pass is a checkpoint mounted, and then there are all kinds of things going on. So adding to the traffic, the regular traffic with the road rehabilitation workers. But it's good that we're here to continue from exactly where we stopped. What a great day it is. And of course, there are too many things to talk about. Lots of things happening in the country. What are we hearing about? Is it justice and impunity, law enforcement and impunity, and proximity, power, privileges? Just don't know. The case with the quote-unquote untouchable Fadiga brothers. It appears now, it's so apparent that these guys are above the law and they go ahead and do everything, anything, and then they pass around, lie and talk and bring all kinds of things. We see no practical action from the government to hold them accountable for actions that are inimical to good standards, conforming to laws. Who are these kids passing around and bastardizing every laws and every system and every protocol, and then just beating about support to the president, of course, the rescue government? So what kind of country are we running? How has Mr. Bouaka reduced our country to partisan republic? And these Fadiga brothers will be passing around, doing all sort of things. The other day they were seeing Fadiga was there at the LDA office, insulting, threatening to discharge, insulting the man, the power of his boss, gross insubordination, and then he just beat about being a supporter of Bouaka. And then the next thing we saw, a lame dog decision being taken by the executive marshal. Same Fadiga passing around all of the arrogance and violations has gone ahead again in an instant where he absolutely had no right of way. Feeling like, oh, you know, we are the one that brought the rescue government. I'm this fatty guy. And the most troubling of it all is what I will tell you. But folks, these are interesting conversations. Where is the rule of law? Where is system? Where is orderliness? Every time you used to hear Mr. Barker will open his mouth from place to place, there's breakdown in order. There's breakdown in rule of law. He's president now. Look at our country. Look at Liberia, folks. Wake up this morning and look around and see whether this is your country. Everything is broken down. Everything is abnormal. And the president speaks not. Careless. He does collect fat money in the budget. Mary make him have fun with his family and kids. This is the Liberia he was prepared to dance with the devil to bring upon us. But folks, this morning we are going to look at the situation as it continues with the motorcyclists and, of course, the police. We've seen a lot of scary videos. We think it is hard time that prominent and, of course, stakeholders in the republic get involved. And the president must say something, must do something, must take an action. This is getting too much. People are losing their children. The police have been very brutal. So if you see some of the videos, some of which we're going to share with you all here, wherever you are, so that we all can elevate the voices of those ordinary unarmed motorcyclists who are only fetching in a difficult economy for survival. And now they are be faced with police brutal action. This is terrible. I mean, I saw one of the latest videos I saw this morning that I will share you. I mean, it will bring tears to your eyes. That's somebody's son. The police is supposed to be providing law and order and, of course, ensuring the protection of life and property. So they confiscate these motorbikes. What do they do with them? Where is accountability and all of that? So we're going to look at that more. That is the human interest part of it. And, you know, that is something that affects the people directly and all that. So we're seeing the street, all of you are out there. So what sensitive policies should the government adopt? They have instituted no-go zone, quote unquote, to say the most. And we listen to the 102, what he had to say. But again, no life is better than their friend. I'm clear about that. No life is better than a friend. Laws must be implemented to protect every life in the country. Beyond that, 1 year later, has the rescue government lived up to expectation? Are they living up to expectation, in fact? Why are the heightened clamors all in every corner, particularly by supporters and partisans of the Unity Party? The latest is a classic demonstration of the degree of suffering that people are going through that we have been talking, but a lot of people have been dismissing. Over the weekend, we saw a fanatical Unity Party supporter, right, sacrifice himself and lie under the vehicle of the Deputy Chief of Staff in the office of the President, Colonel Kratopa, in demand for job, in demand for better life. Sometimes you wonder when you hear all of these stories about suicide, killings, and anger and everything, you're wondering, why are people angry? Why are people angry? Now we are getting to a point where we understand why. You see, these people lie to our people, and then they're making mockery out of them. And some of the folks that actually fear for their lives are the one prepared now to take their lives and all that. So we will play the video, we'll make sense of it, and then we expand the conversation on what does it mean. A lot of these things are in the communities. Like we've told everybody, we are not partisans of any political movement in Liberia. The records are there, right? Our goal is to speak for the Liberian people. Yes, we have constructive alliances that we build based on ideological alignments. But that does not make us partisans subscribing to political, party. What it is. But there are some very great political party that does not look at creed, background, and social status like the CDC. So yes, That is a kind of political movement that we can have friends in. But the ones who think that, they are sophisticated, they are the most important people, and they are very stupid, dull, and foolish instinct, that the Unity Party people there. So criminals, rogues, just up thieves, white collar criminals. That's who they are. But my name is Abu Sharif. Hagar can't be here today, but certainly you're going to be here with us tomorrow. So yeah, today's Monday, and of course we are paying $4,000, right? We're paying 4,000 Liberian dollars out to our winners of the cash giveaway. Star 799 hash. Select option number 11. You wait a few seconds. You select the currency that you love to play, and you wait a few more seconds. Okay. And you wait a few more seconds. You enter your password to confirm. Political tension is not only in the United Party, it's not staying in the United Party alone. It has extended to other alliance members. Lately, we've been seeing and hearing a lot of noise within the ACOP arrangement. I'm told the young folks in ACOP, the guys from the Jacobtown, and Jacobtown is not happy with the Unity Party because there were a lot of promises. They promised the people holiday. They promised the people that all the imams will put their own salaries. The imam have been waiting. They are not seeing party leaders coming to them. They promised the Mamaya group that they will get in cow all of the time. They're not seeing it. So everybody angry. So they're asking Ali Sila then, who used to be going there, and giving all of the promises. So they're asking Ali Sila them and say, oh, they think they ako yako beyako. Say it seems to be like only certain people cool now. So this is exactly all of the noise. And in fact, the chairman's chairmanship is under threat. I don't know rightly so or not, but we're seeing all of this. All of this is happening because the custodian of power has failed itself and has failed its friends and has failed its alliance partners and of course the country. So has Unity Party succeeded or lived up to its promises and deliver well, her friends will not be running into problem. So because she has not done well, so people who even enter into marriage with her now having problem in their homes. So this is exactly what is happening within ACOP. But so we'll keep watching from behind the scene. But from within the ACOP leadership, I think they remain firm and holding together. The chairman even stated yesterday that, in fact, if anybody is thinking anything, as far as the executive committee is concerned, the National Executive Committee supports the leadership as it is of ACOP, and of course, they stand firmly behind the political leader in Honorable Losuni Kamara till whatever, but they are with him firmly and nothing shakes that. The position of the National Executive Committee of ACOP is firm and they support their leadership. So every other thing you're hearing outside there, that regular quote unquote street talk. But let's watch the play and see how that pounds out. So this is it, the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. The AFL issued a statement which we're going to read. But let's take a word with Crime Stopper Liberia. When we come back, we do our business. Let's take, while we are going for our break with Crime Stopper, kindly play your cash giveaway. Today, $4,000, multiple 4,000 to give out here this morning. Multiple 4,000s to give out this morning. Let me see what we can do. Okay. Active commercials. Okay. We have multiple 4,000s to give. And basically, the code is star 799 hash. Star 799 hash. You wait a few seconds and you enter your password to confirm. You see, I'm trying to get this Crime Stopper stuff here this morning. And why you guys come they'll play with something. Okay. All right, so a minute, let's go for a break. Crime Stopper, and then when we come back, we'll go straight into our conversation. So yes, the cash giveaway, we are going for the first 6 players. The first 6 players this morning. I'm not getting this thing. First 6 player. Okay. Okay. It's breaking, and we will be right back.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime and it, don't tell her in your hand for the right authority. Tell it can't take care of it. Crime stopper here for us. Bring it safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see you must talk it. I mean you check. You work for your safety. If you see don't keep it. You part of the poet. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. On the center to interior, keeping us safe, stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. On the center to interior, crime stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
To fix your car, or do you need an original spare parts for your vehicle? Well, worry no more. Macabre Garage and Spare Parts on the bypass opposite Orange Head Office is that place. At Macabre, we provide the following services: mechanical, technical work, computer diagnosis and scanning, key duplication and programming, air conditioning, alarm system, and body work and spray. We also sell genuine and generic spare parts for Range Rover, Mercedes-Benz, Suzuki, Chevrolet Tahoe, Nissan and Mazda, and most American cars. The good news is that Macabre has its head garage in the Bronx, New York, the USA, where we have a huge stockpile of Ford synthetic mobile oil that is very good for your vehicles. Some of these oils, when used, can service your vehicle by itself for up to 4 to 6 months. We have gas treatment and fuel injector cleaner, original from the USA. We can get you any spare part for your car in Liberia from America in 4 working days, even if we are not the one working on your car. We also order spare parts for other garages in Liberia. We have a tow truck service. Get in touch with us. Just call 0778-324-567, 0778-320-366, or 0778-324-566. Macabre Garage and Spare Parts, Liberia's #1.
Oh, yes, indeed. Many thanks to Crime Stopper Liberia and all of our partners helping to make these broadcasts possibilities. And of course, that's why we're here every morning to serve you breakfast, because of the sacrifices of all of these wonderful partnerships, particularly Crime Stopper Liberia, providing everything that we need to be here and, of course, contribute to our country. It matters a lot in promoting. We see, this is hard time that whoever interested in the peace and sanity of Liberia should start doing business with Crime Stopper Liberia, because if you look at the goal of Crime Stopper and some of the things she's working in the community to achieve, for some reason, violence and mob justice have become normal now, the new normals. So I'm trying to give out some money to our regular players. So let me see. We have a lot of $1,000 here this morning as a way to encourage you all. So let me start giving out to our frequent players. So like I said, we have $4,000 on the go. Star 799, star 799, star 799 hash, select option number 11. So that's exactly what it is. Okay, so you can definitely, I'm on the radio, I can't take call right now. Okay, so the person not ready yet. So I have multiple, so let me move to another person. But whatever the case is, he or she already has the money on their phone, right? So this is this, and then what you have 5452, another winner of our. Okay. So I'm sure you will see our call. So no time to whistle. We're already a little bit behind this morning. So we got to do these things because, folks, too many interesting things, too many things happening in our country. We're small in school, coming out in the community. We always knew and we're told that Liberia is a country of law and no man shall take the law into their own hands, right? This is what we were told. This is how we were brought up in Liberia to know and all that. Okay, so we will come back with the next batch, the first batch. We'll come back with the next batch. Okay, so yes, for those of you watching our Facebook, and we encourage all of you to please come and join us, because this conversation is going to be graphic. We're going to make graphic presentation of some of what we will be having discussions about today. Liberia is in deep trouble. Liberia is in mess. If you have ever thought about a country being messy, this is what you call mess. We are seeing living mess in Liberia. We're in trouble. All of you, that means well, right? You are seeing that tensions is brewing gradually. You're feeling, and these things are happening. All of you sitting, not taking cue. But when we see these things, we watch. So like I was saying, coming up, all of us, irrespective of which community you live and whatever, this is a normal thing. Our teachers will tell, our parents will tell, our community leaders will say it, even if they're, scuffle between young people. But you're not supposed to take the law in your own hand. The man pee for you, you say, go get the man complain, right? But you can't say the man pee for you, say because you're walking, the man not behind here, so you get there, you punch the man, you move the man teeth. No, you're wrong. You're not supposed to do that, right? All of that was the community way of promoting. Come on, let me take this break. I'll be back.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it.
Okay, Crime Stopper Liberia, and so let's hold this one there. You see, So, like I was saying, and then we would do these things, we hear these things, people would tell us to encourage us, just so we all can be law-abiding and follow procedures, and of course, respect the rule of law culture. And those have been the bedrock of Liberia, and democracy and community cohesion. That if one group of people feeling angry about something, they will pursue the legal recourse. But out of a sudden, we are witnessing the resurgence of jungle justice in Liberia. I may sound harsh, but this is clear cut. Now, let me read first what the armed forces of Liberia, we're talking about the armed forces of Liberia. Let me read their statement. It says, Armed Forces of Liberia press release dated 22 February 2025. The Armed Forces of Liberia, AFL, categorically rejects the allegations made by Fadiga, who is currently under investigation by the Liberia National Police for using pepper spray on an AFL personnel and finally wounding him with an open handcuff. So the handcuff they can pull on the criminals. How is he still having all of these things? These are all security appliances that people have to have some permission to carry. Not anybody can just walk to the store and get a handcuff in Liberia, or get pepper spray, or get batu. You must have come from a security organization that has a permission to carry that. This is broad day impersonation by this this dude. But anyway, like I said, this is a resurgence of jungle justice, anarchy, where people take law into their own hand, do their own thing based on proximity, relationships, and all of that. Cronyism has redefined who we are today. If you're closer to the regime, or your voice and your face is known loud, you can go ahead and do anything. You can take a knife and be walking in the street. Nobody's going to ask you anything. And this is what we're seeing. And we believe this is terrible. This is bad. And sadly, the president is slipping over all of these things and he's not talking. And these are the main issues. These are the real issues. And all of you are ignoring these and focusing on people like us because we're flagging them. We're exposing your inefficiency, inability to lead and govern the country properly, and all of that. We are talking about a civilian get security pepper spray. He spray pepper spray in a AFM, not policeman, in the AFM arbor. Then he take his handcuff. He beat the man according to the AFL. He took the man with a handcuff in Bouaka, Liberia, though. I mean, Fadiga's claim that the chief of staff AFL intends to harm him are completely unfounded and serve only to mislead the public. You see, the very same culture and attitude of lies and deception that they used during the election to deceive our Liberian people. These were the moral voices. The Fadigas were the moral voices that the United Party folks were using. These are the clowns that said they were flying to go find out what thing. These are the fools, idiots that misled our country and get in this mess. And all they pass around to do is showmanship, bragging, opening their arms and moving across Monrovia in violations and disregard for the law. And when you ask them, the only thing they say that they brought the government to power. Liberia. How did we get here? How? And I know some of you, because of partisanship, these are harsh and bitter realities, and you know it. But because of partisanship, it's difficult for you to admit. This is not the Liberia that we all envision. This is not even the Liberia that you yourself as a United Partisan want to see, where two guys, brothers, who just walk and just do things scot-free. If this was in Ghana, Nigeria, we're talking different story. The AFL operates under the rule of law and maintains a commitment to the safety and security of all citizens, including individuals who are under investigation. We take such claims seriously and want to assure the public that there is no basis for Fadiga's statement. Our focus remains on upholding justice and ensuring that the rights of all individuals are respected. Yes, we've always known the AFL to be that professional, unless when Mr. Bwaka came and started issuing political instructions to the AFL, and we saw these instructions being implemented by his nephew or cousin or whoever Fuller is to him. Sadly. And now it has been joined to the real politics. See, when you embarrass the image, imagine a Fadiga treating an AFL, a man who's sacrificing his life and family time for the country, and then a clown who sits on spoon talk and talk gibberish and lie about everything, right? Rude and arrogant, ignorant and dull, but he feels all-knowing. We encourage the public to remain informed through credible sources and to refrain from spreading misinformation that could undermine the integrity of our armed forces and the justice system. On 21 February 2025 at about 17 hours GMT, Staff Sergeant Joseph Boer of 2nd Battalion 23 Infantry Brigade sustained an injury on his right hand below his wrist. Sergeant Boer was driving a Nissan Primera with plate number A116799 traveling from ELW Junction towards VOA Community, Pinsville. At an intersection at Greystone Bricks Factory, Staff Sergeant Boer turned left at the intersection. A Renault Duster driven by one of the Fadigas with plate number A45903 was getting on the RRA highway. So the man is leaving the road and you are coming from on the feeder road, you're entering on the main quota. At the intersection, one of the Fadigas insisted, imagine the arrogance, insisted the man who was already on the road trying to leave and get over. But then this obese clown insisted that Staff Sergeant Boer gave him the right of way. Though there was enough space as the road was not narrow, but insisted, apparently, it's not that he knew the man, but this is how they are going around. They say, this is what Bwaka told them. That once you are a key unit, you see the danger where when you start doing partisanship in country or in government, you see what can happen. So the only right this guy feed the whole, that a man that with his pepper spray in your hand, getting ready now to attack the AFL guy. And we don't blame Fadi. Well, we come and waste our time for it. We blame Bwaka. Because ever since these abuses, seditions and other Liberians are being attacked because they did not support the regime, and they're being attacked by regime fanatics, and actions are being taken in their own hands, but against actions are being taken against peaceful Liberian citizens by quote-unquote unity partisan or stalwarts of the unity party, with the president now issuing firm statements to deter these things, so it continues to go on unabated. And this is where we are. Today we are talking about the AFL. We don't know the next group of people that this will reach. He aggressively insisted and insulted Staff Sergeant Boer, left the role, and further asked him if he was stupid. Just to do Muka from the road, get there, start cursing the man, get down from a car, insulting the man. This led to an exchange of verbal insults, after which the Fadiga got out of their vehicle and walked towards Staff Sergeant Boer, who was still seated in his car. And you see, folks, the partisan thing here, not easy. So the AFL stay composed, professional enough, remain in his car. These Bwaka fanatics jump from their vehicle because of that power girl, bro. Jump from their car. You know that our power get the country, that we don't want Bwaka to power. Nonsense. They got out of the car, started insulting the man, cursing, stuff. This is what the AFL said. This led to exchanges, of course, and got off his car and implored 2 large canisters of pepper spray. So when he got off his car, this is where you're seeing him now, off his car, with the pepper spray, what you call, right? And it's a very large one. Right? And spray each onto the face of Staff Sergeant Broad from the driver's side window. Look at this. Look at lawlessness. This is the old man. I wish I can lay my hand on Bwaka, record on Bwaka. There's a breakdown in the Mr. Bwaka is a disaster. This man, this old man is an embarrassment. This old man is a disgrace to his name. And you all don't get it when we are saying these things. What kind of weak old man is this? You sit down here, put abusing power all in your name. They say because they brought you to power. And you're not saying anything. You're not taking action. You perpetuated this man arrogance and rudeness when you refuse to take decisive action in the LDA scenario. You sat there and you allow yourself to be manipulated. The reports are there. You refuse to make public the report, the findings of the report, and you took a compromised decision in the LDA situation. Staff Sergeant Broad managed to get out of his vehicle in a self-defense mood and was attacked by one of the Fadigas with an open handcuff below the right wrist, leading to him sustaining a puncture wound below his right wrist. Right? This led Staff Sergeant Broad to place a call to his command sergeant major for assistance. The sergeant major subsequently called an officer who immediately responded to the scene and called for an ambulance from the Fulton Military Hospital. One of the Fadiga brothers placed a call, and in response, Labrador Drug Enforcement Agency personnel in uniform and some armed arrived on the scene in a pickup truck and tricycle. They were estimated to be around 25 to 30 personnel. What a show of nonsense and arrogance. What authority this dude has to command our LDA folks? I thought this guy was relieved. You know the part, but you tell us now. You see how you're running the country. You tell us this guy. Braga, if he thought the reason I'm bringing this because according to Braga, he has relieved them. He and AP and all of and Bauko. But how come this guy has all this command and the man is able to place a call and you have 30? So that means it was supposed to be LDA beginning versus AFL. Nonsense. Say because Fadiga is so rude, lacking manner, arrogant and disgruntled. He get off his car that he parked here Liberia, so he can trample on anybody's rights and everybody should bow down to him because he elected Bwaka. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Is this the country you got in Purple Waterfalls, according to some of you, to be walking around down the street and insulting everybody? Some of you in the States refuse to support your family. You say they must vote for this old man. Look at what you have done to Liberia. Who is Fadiga? Is he above the law in Liberia? This is impersonation. Who's facilitating Fadiga must be the question. Why are they even facilitating him? This is nonsense. And this guy must be made to account for that. He must be made. And the one that is so annoying that this boy who take film and call the DA office. Who is that DA commander that allow and SWA, you know, for some reason we decided we're not been talking about you. You have been running your show and all of that. We spare you small and stuff. But imagine this. And the LDA has not issued any statement, right? To my knowledge, disagreeing with the AFL's position. And this is within the national security, the joint security chat rooms. They've been discussing it. So this is not something that screens to anybody at any level. At the highest level, they're all aware. Then you went ahead, say Fadiga. Why? Because Fadiga say They didn't want Bouaka to the presidency. That Labrimpo elected Bouaka or the Fadiga brother. So the country is supposed to be subservient to the Fadigas because according to them, they brought Bouaka. So they can flout any laws, abuse anybody, insult anybody. If it's something they call chock full of DA, malnourished officers to come and harass you with guns. 25 to 30% for what? Hey, Lord. When we are Lord, I'm going to break down power because according to Bouaka, when we are president, we are Lord broke down. So they wanted that witnessing and we are Lord not break down that what happening. So a dismissed officer from the government still move around with gun, still move around with all of his stuff. He got DEA, security people. If we do real search, they got still taking money from the government. And that the food that are passing around, say, lying, say, they got our name, their own secret, what thing they can prove. We are professional people. Aside from what we do here, we provide consultancies to reputable institutions, media relation services. We provide them. And yes, we get paid for them by whomsoever. So that what you keep, giving yourself a headache all of the time. We're not on the same level. We passed that level long time. So you see us chilling, you see me looking good, you see Khan looking good, you see Austin, you see Avery. You will still see all looking good. Because we in our school with paper color, we add values to ourselves. It's our value that's maintaining us. So your lies about us, you can prove them now. But it is your government that's indulged into these things. I'm going to read you another statement. But the so-called, they say they come and reform the consultancy, something. Nonsense is happening. 2 months now, they didn't pay the people. That other clown, that extremist they have there as CSA director thinking he can control everybody. He get the people working for the government, contributing their expertise, and he's saying, oh, they put money in paying it. But we know what's happening. Going to read it. So the statement is long. I'm going to hold it right there. At least we've given you some of the insight. But these were the violations. This is a breakdown of rule of law. Take it from there. The people who are supposed to be enforcing the law are used to violate the law. Law enforcement people today are the one violating most of the heightened crimes in the country. So what is happening now, folks? So what is happening? What is going on, folks? Mr. Rescue, what is the issue? I'm going to play that song, man. I need to play that song, Mr. Rescue. Who you ready came to rescue? When laws are breaking down. Right? Okay, so let me read that one with the let me read that one with the okay. Let me read that one with the guys. Say press release. Distress consultants demand immediate salary payments. The government say the government everybody paying everybody money. Consultant, and they say they were reforming the consultancy, they will do it like that. So a group of distressed, look at the word the people use, distressed consultants in Monrovia, Liberia, is calling on the Civil Service Agency, led by a Bouaka puppet, a fanatics, and extremist in Josiah Jokai, and the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning, to urgently resolve delays in the January 2025 salary payments, despite fulfilling their duties. Fulfilling their duties, their reports, everything. Despite fulfilling their duties, administrative bottlenecks between CSA and MFD have left salaries unpaid, causing financial hardship. CSA submitted a list of 90 consultants for payroll processing, but MFDP requires renewed contracts and reports before proceeding. As of now, 60 contractors and 24 reports have been received, yet no clear action plan has been provided Discrepancies in consultant registration further complicate the issue. And these discrepancies are, among many, the CSA director sending his family members, his wife and his girlfriends and other people under the guise of consultants and putting them on the consultancy payroll. These are the discrepancy and, of course, the things that are holding. He takes his chronic and friends like Mobile Yobo and other embassy tree guys and put them on the consultancy stuff without going through the due process as required. We understand all of these things that are going on, but we are saying them so that you will know exactly, because they pretend that they're coming to do the things right, but we are seeing them doing it wrong and terribly. This is where we are. The CSA submitted a list of 90, like I said. The discrepancy in consultant registration further complicates the issues, with only 55 consultants reportedly registered under Guru. With the submission of deadline of February 18, 2025, now expired, and no official update, the consultants demand an immediate resolution, a clear timeline for payments, and transparency in the registration process. They want transparency in the registration process. I mean, they have not been transparent. Josiah Joker has not been transparent in his consultancy registration process and procedures. Folks, they lie to you. These bogus lie. They're the contrary of everything they say on radio. But we'll get there. Very gradually, we'll get there. They warn that failure to act will force them to consider alternative measures to ensure their grievances are addressed. We are waiting. As soon as you're ready for the alternative measure, you'll let us know. We'll definitely give you. So, casual workers are complaining. Civil servants are complaining, salary delay. Consultants who they said they were going to dignify are undignified, and they say they can't hold back anymore, and they're speaking out. Life has become unbearable. Things are tough. Our citizens are dying, and of course, Liberia is in a situation where nobody can understand, nobody can interpret. We're in total disarray, folks. So you put up the video where we saw the young man, the United Party guy, lying underneath the deputy minister vehicle. But while the video is being posted on our page, let's encourage you to play the cash giveaway this morning, because we have a lot of money to give out, folks. Let's encourage you to play the cash giveaway on *799#. You select option number 11. *799#. You select option number 11. Let me give my first $4,000 out this morning to our lucky winner. Okay. What is this? Let me give him first 4,000 to a first lucky winner this morning on 0886 0886 287 is the number. So let me call and make sure I give out the first money. What is happening to this person? So *799 *799#. You wait a few seconds, select the currency that you love to play. So go ahead, as we're doing the draw and you're playing, we are giving out. So right about now is the time to play, because we are now giving our money. We're now paying $4,000 to our winners. 4,000 is no joke. That's about $20 this morning, yeah. You get a 20 bucks, can start the day. So that was the situation there. And then we're coming to this one. And so I don't know why the person number is not going through, but the good thing about it, once your number come out, so the first group of people, you all receive your money. We'll wait for the next draw, another 6 person. Star 799 hash. You select option number 11, and of course you're good to go, right? Select option number 11, and you're good to go. Okay, so let me see, folks. How did we get here? Some of us continue to ask Cornelia and the others. Cornelia then running away now when they used to be bragging. Papi de mapa. Papi de mapa. Okay. Okay. So before we load the video, let me read what the deputy minister said. And as deputy minister for administration, of course, Colina runs the day-to-day in the office of the president and runs the administrative component of everything that has to do with these sorting out employment and getting them here and interviewing the individual, speaking to them. Sometimes the president need more information, and basically, so yeah, they are at the center, they are the one. And besides, that is when it's normal. From the very beginning of things, Cornelia took part them were the one putting people on the list. So it is not today that Cornelia Tupper will run away from that. And because the young men know very well that she were one of those there was a point in time where, in fact, she was even being warned and threatening suspension, right? And threatening suspension. So even at the Ministry of Information, there's a classical example of Cornelia Tupper appointment superseding presidential appointment is there. Former Assistant Minister Martin Nyemplu referenced and talked about it. The fellow is there that Cornelia Tupper appointed him. So how is she coming out and say, oh no, get appointed? Plenty people. The president coming make appointment on the list, they will shut people name there. So owing to that fact and the breakdown in the structural arrangement of things within the president, riding on the inefficiency of the president and how they've been manipulating, then your man say, you got to give him a job, right? You shop, Kobo pass everywhere there. You shop, Emmanuel Fanin there. So why you can't put money there? And you know what we did. We were here in the Senate, the things we were leaking out, and the risks we were taking, making this play ungovernable for the CDC, all in the interest of you. Then you come, you don't want to live up to the promise. You got to give him a job. She said this. So this post is to avoid responding to your individual messages and calls regarding the incident with Obadiah today. That's according to Cornelia Walker Kra. She not dropped the Tupper now. So you gotta stop calling the girl Cornelia Kra Tupper. She says she don't want a man. Yeah. She get big government journal. All the big people in the country, so level don't change. The first thing to note is that Obadiah is not jobless or without a source of income. That's not the debate. That is not the issue. All of those that got jobs and appointment in the government with better incentives and salaries, all of them were not jobless. So that is not a prerequisite to getting a job or getting what you were promised. That is not a prerequisite. So that first line is fallacious and, of course, is dishonest. You can't treat people who sacrifice for you like that. But this is how ungrateful, like the father, like the children. Mr. Bwaka is the epitome of ungratefulness and ingratitude. So it's entering the virus. His ungrateful virus is entering all of the children around him. And all of you who do not like the fact that we speak directly to Mr. Bwaka in gratitude and his insensitivity to issues in the country, you can all go hog one transformer and take your life. It's all on you. Because we will no apology. Absolutely not. Oh, we are a source of income. The first job he is demanding, the job he is demanding is an appointed job. Hey, you yourself demanded an appointed job. What an irony. What is this? So you think you deserve more right to be appointed than Obadiah? Right? In fact, Obadiah then took more risks. Obadiah has right. He's a Liberian citizen. If he qualifies anything, he has, don't worry, he can demand he wants to be appointed. This is how you're running the government. Obadiah is not the only person that demanded appointment in the government. As you call name. So why are you making Obadiah demand an issue when all of you equally demanded? Right? Your good friend Mo Ali then were passing around here. You think we do not know what they had to go through to get themselves appointed? So Obadiah is equally doing his own. The same way they manipulated you, other people manipulated you, their name were able to come out. Obadiah is following the very playbook. So Obadiah is not wrong. He committed no crime. This is the standard of Mr. Boakai, Liberia. He went on further. As I say, he's demanding an appointment job. If you listen to his recording, you will hear him refer to Emmanuel Fa and Kobo Passaway. He's referring to them because he's aware on how they got their appointments. Not merit-based, was on the basis of the same recognition of the fanatical partisan posture during the election. So equally, he deserved his own appointment. And this is the rationale, this is the rationality or the logic behind the thing. He was not mentioning them out of envy or jealousy. No. He was mentioning them because the yardstick used to appoint these young people, right, is the same thing that he qualifies. So of course he must get his appointment. Not on meritocracy. And somebody talking about, I saw one big brother talking about, qualification company. And I can just be laughing at some of those people who brought a mess upon us. They assume now and then be saving their face and writing all kinds of things. Besides today's episode, he has attempted assaulting me on several occasions, claiming that, so why is it Obadiah is not going after any other official in the government but you? So you have to speak the truth. Because you know what? We're going to bring Obadiah. Obadiah will speak his side of the story. The one side story thing here, you got to stop it. Be fair. The time you behind the people promising them will do this, right? In her subsequent post, she admitted to people she has given job to. So clearly, they're not the president actually giving people job. These are the children in the ministry there, just giving government job to anybody they feel pleased with. Because she's not pleased with Obadiah, I want to make Obadiah reach this point. Several occasions claiming that I don't want to submit his name for presidential appointment, with the most recent episode being at the president's annual message reception. As public officials, we are expected to accept any and everything. Therefore, I normally will ignore these attacks as I did today again. So why? So let's leave that whole Sparta story and come to the real issue. The real issue is the young man. And we'll play the video for you. Obadiah appears a young progressive man who's out there and trying to fetch life the best way out. As much as they say, you have to be grateful of what you have now and act in honest way to improve it and make it better. Well, so this is Obadiah audio. Let's play it for those of you watching.
The way you treat me, come your wife, talk to you in the party. I need job. I need job. No man, today, another Gaboya, another Gaboya need job. She have made my far. She have made coupon. She have been out in the party. What talk to you? I need job, man.
Okay, she denied that she made Emmanuel Fa appointments to come to.
They can not move for you. They can not move for you. They will not move for you. Kevin.
Let's pause right there, folks. Mind you now, this is the government that promised that by having Joseph Boakai in the mansion, all the jobs that were lost in Liberia, all of them will be flying, coming back. There will be opportunities, abundance of opportunities. NGOs will come back. Money will be flying in the country like everything. And for us to see in the same government a staunch supporter is lying down on the car. We have the first incident with the lady from the Ministry of Transport, right? We have that one. This is the second time. We did not see this Ellen time, nor did we see it Weah's time. It boils down to the conversations that were held, the assurances that were given. When you promise the nation that, oh, we've made mistake, to correct our mistake, we have to put this old man there. As soon as the old man get there, all the NGO that left the country, all of them will come back. Job will waste. You'll be picking and choosing job. Motorcycle, you can't support. You think your life, you're supposed to be riding motorcycle. When you support, Papa win, job will come, you'll lead a motorcycle, Bene, you'll go start having and working in decent places. That's what you told the people. Those were your campaign messages. Those were your campaign promises. And you are failing on them. And this is why you are getting things that never happened before. Look at a supporter lying on a car, threatening to take his own life. For what? In Liberia, job. When Baka is president. Go ahead.
I need job. Don't care what I shit. So long as they President Baka Tola, I will tell you that my issue will be addressed.
Yeah.
You know so many people when you hurt my feeling and they call, you know. Why I talk to you? I need job. 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 Baby, I need job. I need job. I need job. I need job.
A family may crying.
You have made a lot of people, you know.
A lot of people who have not come out. The country is high, top, no job, no work.
Today, I will die.
Today,
I will die. I will die, you know. I need job, man. What am I feeling for? You have before. Okay, I need job.
Waka. Waka must bring the NGOs.
You want war me? War me? War me?
This was why did you lie?
They were tired. The president was
no
news.
Connection, no clue,
I need job, man.
no opportunity.
What is my feeling at it for me? What I talk to you?
Young man.
International people.
There's no food in the house. They give her a key. They just mark your hand.
Pick it up. Folks, this is it. This man is looking for a job. Baka, according to him, trained 10,000 youth. For how many days? For 10 days in RCT. He put them out. He can't find a job for them. 1 year later, they put a release. They say, all the government SOEs, they more open vacancy for sweeping, mobbing, and watching dishes. So he put it out. A Baka first job you not create. It's so disgraceful that they're not even able to state the job, but you tell the boss say you apply. When you go there now, then you will know. Folks, how did we get here? Let me read the job. Baka say, get for you. You're going to go to the SOE then. Go where you need. All the SOE then. The LPRC. They still get washman job then there. Cleaner. Security. Sweepers. The MCC will take some of y'all. Y'all be sweeping. Somebody please send me that thing, man. I thought I had it. Right? So let me read. President has failed to create job. 1 year later, he has created 0 job. He's been challenged, and we're challenging him. Mr. Baka, you're feeling like you're feeling terribly, terribly. Man, massive failure. No government, no leadership has perform so desmond like this old man is doing now. So very terrible, terribly proceed, disastrously. So as soon as I get that job circular, they say the children must apply, they must go this, they must go that. I thought I saved that. Yeah, I put it somewhere now. Yeah, I was looking for it. I can't find it. But I say you must go apply. Say they get sweeping job. Say they got sweeping jobs for you, folks. This is the reason why we said that, look, Liberia needed to remain on the Weah trajectory with the understanding that everything Mr. Weah had done in the first term, he's going to correct them in the second term. But now we were going to start seeing the fruit of some of what were being cooked in the first term. But you all did not listen. You felt we were being partisan or call all kinds of names, join the list, that kind of list, all kinds of things. But today we are venerated. Today we can move Monrovia with our heads up high freely. The citizens are providing protection and shield for us because we did not lie to our people. We did not deceive them. We did not commit crime with them. So we are free. We get gifts from citizens. Just on yesterday, somebody gifted me a sack of water. Free. So you see how we living free? Because we stood on the side of the truth. We're looking at our country, we're looking at the future. But a lot of you did not understand. Oh, you have made the country so toxic. So toxic. Let me take a break. Crime Stopper Liberia. We will be back.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. I mean you check. You work for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must pass on report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own.
Oh, yes, indeed. So that's the first segment of the conversation here this morning on the Freedom Money Rise and Freedom 87.9. So let's go to our cash giveaway and give out some money. When we come back, we take some comments on our live feed and then interact with you, our listeners out there on the first segment, and then we transition to the final lap. So Kuzo, if you can come in so that we'll be able to get some of the comments here, it will be important for us. So, but let's give out some money, $4,000. The phone is ringing. Let's see. Star 799 hash. Select option number 11. There's 4,000. The money pie here. All you just have to do is play for it, get it, and you're good to go. Yes, this phone is ringing.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Abu. This is Freedom FM.
Uh-huh.
How are you this morning? What is your name?
My name is Robert Guo.
Robert Guo.
Guo, yeah, GBU.
Guo. Did you play our cash giveaway?
Yes, sir. This morning, yes. I play 8 times.
8 times this morning.
Yes, sir.
So you spent $800.
Yes.
When you were playing, you had a fit, or you were just trying something?
I have a fit. Always I play, I can get a fit. But
Oh, that means you're a regular player.
yes. Always I can win.
You never won before?
Somebody last year I won 3,000 that score besides that.
Okay. But okay, so that means you won before, and then intermittently you can also be playing, but when you decide to play, you play several times, right?
Yeah, yes.
Congratulations, you won 4,000 this morning.
Wow, thank God.
Yeah, so you spent $8,000, you won 4,000. But look, particularly for those of you the consistent player, it is true that you're a consistent player, a lot of surprise packages are coming up. Yeah. Yeah, congratulations, my man. Enjoy your 4K.
Okay. And one thing again, thank you very much. I thank you. Yeah. May the Lord bless you. Even in the morning, if I'm listening to you, I can feel God. God can enjoy the message from you.
Yeah, we're the only station giving hopes to Liberians now. The government has failed all of us. So we just have to keep the country alive and continue to speak so that people will get hope, because there will be a Liberia after this mess. They obviously are going to go out. They're not going to remain here. We're going to chase them out. I mean it when I say it. All of you are going to join us. We'll chase these criminals from power. They will come nowhere near power in Liberia anymore.
We told them, but they didn't listen.
Thank you, my brother. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. So these are the sentiments, and of course we mean it. You have your 6 years, enjoy your 6 years, do it however you want to do it. Cut a speech, don't talk to us, call our names, insult us, say whatever. We know the reckoning is near. So yes, folks, I can't do anything, but I won't read it. People comment then before with something. Right, it'll come. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's go on. Let's take calls while we're with Kuzo when Kuzo comes, and then so let's take 10 calls on this Fadiga thing and the Cornelia Cry incident. So, but basically, the standpoint I want you to look at the Cornelia Cry incident from is the reality in our country today. The government, her promises, is what does that tell you? The president, has the president lived, or is he living up to his promises? What does that tell you about Liberia today? Are we okay? Are things normal for us? Speak your mind or forever hold your peace, because the government creates fake picture and narrative to the partners about your condition. So you see what they bought did is great. It's going to inform the partners about what we are going through. So when we tell you call, you say, oh, me and partisan, you will die with hunger. Let's take call. Foolish people. AB on the WhatsApp. Oh, you drop off. So okay. 76-104-104 086-500-104 plus 231-86-500-104 are the numbers to call. And let's begin with the diaspora. Abraham, good morning. Welcome.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. No, he's not in the studio. And good morning to your audience, listening audience. Look, I want the two issue Fatika and the young man are on the car. Look, man, you could listen to that young man grieving. You know, it's not easy. If you promise somebody, you gotta fulfill that promise, brother.
Correct.
You know? And I just want to take it easy. It's not an easy thing, like you said. They told the people that the reason why all the NGOs are leaving in 2018 is because of President Weah. They never wanted him to have won the elections, but he won the election, they elected him, and you're going to suffer 86 years. That's what they told the people. And by the time Baga came there, all the NGOs coming back to Liberia. You know, and y'all here today, You know, even the Vatican brother, look, this guy is so bad, more president we are. And he's a business, oh, I'm making 5 figure, I'm making 6 figure, I'm not doing it for job. I want job for George where I have a job where I can pay me. Seriously, look, guys. So I'm talking, okay, you brought the government to power, you got a job, definitely job, but you got suspended. The report can be published today. But if you have good job here in the States, why you can't come out and come and take your job? You stay passing around attacking people on Facebook. When they talk something bad for the government, when they criticize the government, and you still, you know, you still like you're passing around, causing problems. But I just want for the police to investigate these particular issues and let it be fair and come up with the report and tell the people what really happened, what really
But do you trust that's going to happen? Because this guy have always said that they are the one who brought the president, and so he enjoyed that kind of cover.
Abu, if that man can still be walking around with those things in his hand, calling former deputy for operation for DA, just pick up phone and call, and you talking about 30 or more DA officer coming to arrest to a call, it tells you that everybody do their own set thing, the particular government. And the guys don't say that, you know, we are never have control over the government, but I don't know what about having control over his own government. Because a former DA officer will just pick up phone and call, and then you see those numbers of DA officer coming to a call, then it tells you that even the leadership that to the DA right now doesn't have control over the DA officer, most of them.
Most certainly.
You know, so it's you know, it's just dangerous, and then I think the security forces have to get a hand, you know, and put it in place, you know, seriously. Because like that, it can scare investors away. These people were talking to you, we have done all the laws, there are no laws and order, everything have broken down. We are just breaking the law here. People, what happened right now in the country is risky.
It is very, very risky, and it's scary. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah, it's scary. Thank you, brother.
Thank you always. So let's take you here. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Kubu Mondo Kamara calling for the community.
Go ahead, my brother.
You know, you have said it all. And this thing down the they say when come to power, there will be a lot of things, something that will be control table and other things. But today, you taught them in the past to lay down on a car and go on a car for job and things. I advocate if they already, you know, more Ali taught these people they cannot do it. Bring them from the capital building to lay down on a car. So it's not strange that if you see United Party guys laying down on the job, we told the boy in the paper, some about what we're going through. Because I knew that when Barack win, like, bro, when that sound will be in this country, these are always two people. But then in my community, people looking at how they are ashamed in front of us, so they didn't explain anything. Some of them are saying they are failed. They shame because they don't want to say anything when they say in front of us, they want to defend. But they all are doing when they go to the houses, the fact they tell the family say we fail. So, but thank God, Liberia, where we are today, where we say in the past, they are seeing it for themselves. You know, the Fadiga issue part, I can tell you for free. Like, I will not do no sound job in America. I can tell you. You will not do no sound job. Somebody gives you a sound job, you can't hear. It displays you, deputy. Deputy, they fire you. You stay there passing around. You pass, you taking left, you some. You know, these guys are not doing anything. These are the little like these are the people.
Okay, thank you very much. The calls are banking. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead.
The people are going to be the next reaction for Liberians, but they were not listening. They were there for their own benefit. Then benefits for who are affording for that, they are able to get it now. They're taking loss.
Yeah, then they lay down on car. Because they did not do it for the country, they were doing it for themselves. Because if that ain't on the ordinary port too, everybody start laying down on car. So we're not in sympathy with them. Yeah, thank you, my brother. Let me take my Elena Ule on this line. Hello, good morning, man.
Yeah, money there. Why are coming?
We're fine.
Are the family?
Thank God.
Sorry, man. I was on the car. What I was saying that therefore it won't benefit you. And therefore, you were running behind Bwaka just to get job. After it, they were not doing it for us.
No.
Last night I listened to Spoon. He love Bwaka. He this. He do the one. He do that one. Bwaka now buy man. They want that one. The other. Just for your business to get job, and you're not getting it. Look, that the country Bwaka they said they were coming to run here. That's the country. That the country here. But God is there. God looking at every one of us. Nothing bad will not happen in Jesus' name. He will not let our prayers go in vain. He will not let our prayers go in vain. Then Fadiga, you look at that kind of older man because you say you Bwaka friend. Telling people yesterday on Spoon, you go to Bwaka to tell you this and that and other. You ran for the government, you did this, other one did it. So anybody, when you're ready now, you'll be killing people on the street. Suppose God will not get that man at Dana. Look at that other man, that's not your car. Bwaka play nobody. Bwaka to all the children from on our side, brother. And you can lie. See for the car was here. Jovia Mota in a plane crash. And I listened to Spoon that night. He said he never said it. And a video came out. Somebody sent video. I listened to Spoon.
Bugging loud. Bugging loud.
He can that too much. All the things you are explaining so loud. It's too aggressive. It's too rude.
Again, loud. Like not sleeping. Like I'm boring horse.
Yes. For God, that I may get the action that not for the army to take action.
Anything happen to our country that Bwaka, that one part clear. We know that because either one brought
people, you keeping Fadiga there. Fadiga will do all kinds of things because you say he ran for you. That what we eat, what we start here, you're enjoying the money, the country things.
All right, man. Thank you. Thank you, very. So let's hold it there because we can't talk all one time. It's stuff. But folks, this is it. It is actually. Chris, if you're out there, please come and give me some assistance with the live because I've tried calling Kuzo. Apparently, he does not want to come in, and I'm not getting this. So if you're there, please come in quickly and see if you can get this thing up and running for us. Oh, they doing all kind of yeah. He said he signed mandatory firearm registration. Bwaka. Fadiga then passing around on register firearm. No longer in the service. You check it all that government gun that boss still passing around with. How the country just loose? When in fact Bwaka promised that you're coming to make it good. How is it like that? Right? Okay, so all right. So let's make some money on the cash giveaway on *799 hash. Select option number 11, which is Freedom FM. You wait a few seconds. You enter the currency that you love to play, whether it's US or LD. And you wait a few more seconds. Enter your mobile money 5-digit password to confirm the transaction, and we are good to go. Another point we're coming to, and that is very sensitive. I really wanted it to be on the video so that our folks will see exactly what it is. It's this tension that is developing with the motorcycle thing. It is another area that the president needs to speak again, and the president has not spoken. We do not know when the president intends to speak, but this is terrible. These were the kids that you use to carry out your messages. They will have their Luther Tappet. Luther Tappet should be speaking for the motorcyclists by this time. I can remember it was 2019 when he officially joined the Unity Party. It was the motorcyclists that escorted him. Damn. These are the young people that you have benefited from. And look at what the police doing with them. Let me take this break. Come on.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't tell law in your hand for the right authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you check. You work for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. My part to report it. Crime stopper. The people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper. Stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper. Stop on Liberia. On the safety to area. Then they stop crime for us. Crime stopper. People bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper. Stopping crime and make it for them before. Stop on Liberia. On the second to interior. If you are said, they're stopping ground for.
Okay, folks, welcome back to Freedom Rights and Freedom 87.9. Discuss the issues that matter to Liberia development. Of course, the final lap of the show, and we're going to be looking at matters of these. Was it yesterday? You saw motorcyclists around the slipway area there, and the police again they were at it. There's a video we have also where police were chasing motorcyclists, all in the slipway community there, running, chasing them, and it was like wartime. The motorcyclists have spoken. And all of the time I've listened to them, they've sounded peaceful for the most part. But see some of what they're going through from the hands of the police. There's one I'm about to put on the television. Just watch it. And you tell me whether it's fair. This treatment. Whether it's fair, whether this is what's supposed to be happening. Can the police do this more professionally and execute it instead of injuring and taking the life of our people? Or in the name of implementing or enforcing stay order? Can they do them more peacefully? Let's go.
It's about time the president needs to say something about what's going on now in this country. Today, they see something happen right at Kinshasa Railway Drive intersection. The police ran behind this guy and they pushed him to the ground until his face started bleeding and they left with his bike. The president needs to say something before something else happens in this country. We beg you, Papa Bwaka, we beg you, they won't put you in a chair, we beg you, intervene, say something. Our brothers are going hard to scatter. We need you to say something. We beg you, say something, Papa. We beg you before things go all the way around. Because if these children try to retaliate on what's going on, it won't be good for our country. We beg you, we the common people, we the one put you in chair. We begging you now. We beg you, Papa. Say something. Don't sit down there and just leave everything like that. The police are doing what they are not supposed to do. We beg you, intervene on the behalf of our brothers.
So
It's about time the
If you're
president need to say
watching
something
on
about what's
the,
going on now
if
in
you're
this
watching
country.
on our different social
Today
media
they see something
handles,
happen
you
right
will
at
see the young
Kinshasa
man.
Road, you drive
And the police
intersection.
officer
The police
made
ran
away
behind this
with
guy
the
and they
motorcycle.
pushed
So
him
what
to
do
the
they want?
ground until his face
I thought they're
started
supposed to be
bleeding
arresting
and
the
they
man.
left
Man's
with
a
his bike.
violator.
The president need to say something before something else happen in
But they
this
injured the
country.
young man. Look at
We
his whole
beg you,
face,
Papa Bwaka,
bruises,
we beg
and
you, they won't put you
there's
in a chair, we beg you,
blood
intervene, say
oozing out
something.
of his
Our
mouth and
brothers
his
are
nose
going
at
hard
the
to
same
scatter, we
time.
need you to say something. We
It's
beg
messy.
you, say something, Papa, we beg you before things go all the way around. Because if these children
And they
try to
strung the man
retaliate on
down
what's going on, it won't be good for our country.
and ran away
We
with his
beg you, we the
motorbike.
common people,
Police
we the
took the
one put you
motorbike
in
away.
chair, we begging you now. We beg you,
So how you
Papa,
take the
say
man
something.
motorbike
Don't sit down there and
and the
just leave
man
everything
who
like that.
has
The police are
violated you leave the
doing
man
what they are
there?
not supposed to do.
I thought you're supposed to arrest the man and then carry the man and charge the man for whatever violations. And then if that ticket or whatever is given or just whatever your penalties are. Or has the government launched an operation to arrest or confiscate all the motorbikes in this country? Well, I'm not aware of that. Maybe it is a mission to grab the motorbikes. And then the question becomes, what is the government going to do with the motorbikes? If the government institute a no-go zone, people violating the no-go zone are supposed to be penalized in accordance with the law, what the law says. But what we are seeing out there, I don't know who gave the instruction and how the instruction is. But from what we've seen in different videos, there is one where they chase the guy, and I think it's a Sony. The guy had to chunk the motorbike inside the drainage there, that dirty water. The guy chunked the motorbike there, and the guy stood up. The man who violated, the man is standing for the motorbike. So when the police came, and there was no way for them to go in that Sony and get the motorbike, so they left the rider there who has violated. They left him and they went. So the target is the motorbike. Then the question becomes, why? Because this is how simple it is. I'm not a law enforcement person, blah blah blah. But we're just looking at how things are going on, and like the lady said in the recording, it's true. If something is not done about this, all of us that are saying, "Oh, this, that, that's there," will start asking ourselves, "But maybe this police should not have done it this way." And this is about time that we say these things. These guys have the ability because they have the ability to go on a rampage, and that is what we do not want. And it's the responsibility is with the government to save us from that now. All this thing he's doing, he say he put checkpoint here, he put checkpoint there. This is not the way out. As much as the checkpoints are supposed to remain there, but for me, I think these are empty showboating that you're on. Face the real issue. You have always sat with the motorcycle to talk about your issues and all of that. Go back, just sit down, you'll handle this thing here, you'll deal with it. And let the police make sure that their actions are safer and they're in keeping with the law. But you can be killing and shooting and wounding violators. That means every traffic violator is supposed to be treating in the same way. But you can be treating violators, motorcycle riders that violate the traffic rules differently. And some of them stand the risk of dying, losing their life. This is brutal police action. And police brutality is condemned in any civilized democracy. I stand to condemn the action of the police on our motorcyclists. I believe it's unprovoked. I believe that the police is acting way out of professional perimeters. I believe there are way more professional ways to handle these matters than the way the police is proceeding with it. some of the motorcyclists that are losing their lives, some of them could be my relatives. Some of them could be your relatives. Will you prefer them being treated that way? Is that justice? Is that fairness? If they're violators, yes, we can arrest them and, of course, ensure that the law take its course. But to be throwing baton and hitting them with vehicle, I can remember the reason why the police, the motorcycle and other Liberians. You see, this is the hypocrisy of our country, right? When A.B. Kuma was 102, we saw a similar thing around here. And all of you is a gang call A.B. name, say, oh, this. But today, you are silent. You're not saying anything. The same things happening to motorcyclists. They're using police pickup, chasing the boys, hitting them off. Are they not Liberian? Are they not human beings? So only a certain group of people have rights in Liberia now, right? This is unfair. I'm not going to settle for that elitist thought of this and that. Other countries where they reforming and restructuring, they do not go about it this way. I know the motorcyclists are very, very ruthless at times, but our approach towards them must be severe, must be civilized, and must be in keeping with law. But I believe the way the police is going with this needs to be revisited. Mr. Nelson Freeman, Mr. Gregory Coleman, we ought to revisit this. From the beginning, from the onset of this, we said that the action, I even listened to a story with regard to the accident on the slipway. It could have been prevented. It is all due to police negligence. And the police must take responsibility. Yes, maybe the motorcyclist's reaction was above, and the board, but indeed, that accident would not have happened because the truck driver signal that. And you keeping the man, you say you arrest the man. So now you go check it out. Maybe you're the man arguing. You say the man will get 500, the man say I get 200. You're arguing. Stand it. Somebody died. That's negligence. And these things are happening. The real places the police are supposed to be, they are not there. Look at the statement of compromise we see in the case of the SETI steel factory explosion. Look at the EPA finding. Why this government is like this? The same way the president pressed tag to the life of the King George victim was 5,000. EPA say find the people 5,000. Negligence. First of all, when you're running that kind of facility, you have to institute routine maintenance to make sure that all of your equipment, all of your systems are up to date for safety. People run these machines for how many years without any consideration because the owners are not there. The workers are being made to live in the compound there. So when there's explosion, that Liberian citizens will die. Your government people go there, they go compromise. Police RG went there with Jimenez. They spend the whole day saying why for. He left his office. What kind of country are we when the lives of our ordinary people are treated like trash in their own country? All of you are sitting, motorcyclists are being killed. Other people, children, other people, breadwinners are being killed for no justifiable reason. Only because they violate traffic order or traffic law. Right? They're not criminal offense. Then you going after them, you hitting them, you are being brutal towards them. Have they committed criminal offense? Traffic violations? And we are not reasoning with that. We are all putting our sentiment, motorcycle like this, motorcycle like that. It's not good to generalize. When you generalize, sometimes you will wrongfully violate the rights of people because of generalization. And this is what we do in Labrador for common. Since that motorcycle, no, okay, we just make conclusion. You think the young man, the picture you see, you think he deserves to die or deserves to go through what he's going through? This is in the best case. In the case where they are going to die, they will take that motorbike and will turn it back. Where is the compassion in the Labrador National Police? Who is giving the instruction? We continue to talk to the motorcycle to exercise restraint, thinking that the government will chart a mature, civilized, and responsible course of action and restore law and order. Creating an atmosphere of gangsterism and putting checkpoints all over the place, like some kind of thing, doesn't save it all. Because first of all, like the stone throwing they were doing yesterday to Slipway, other people who are innocent will get injured. Who takes responsibility of that? Other people, property will get damaged. So the police have to think ahead and prevent these things and sit on the table. These are children that can be. There's a video with Vice President Kuhn. Why Kuhn them not talking now? This thing needs leadership. Leadership has to come in and tell the police. Nobody not saying you won't stop motorcyclists from coming more. You can stop them from coming. You can do whatever you want to do, right? But the way they approach, when people die in the process now, it's not correct. That means your approach is not well calculated. The reason why there's friction because you've not systematically addressed the issue. The issues have to be addressed systematically. So the moment you deviate from the systemic approach, then you're adapting an approach that will be met with resistance, and the resistance will lead to all of what we are seeing now. But these are supposed to be the most sophisticated Liberians at the helm of power and governance. I believe what is going on has to be revisited and something has to be done about it. So we're going to open the phone lines and get more information about these things out there. Even as we're speaking, we don't know what will be going on. And some of you, the motorcyclists that are out there, you can call and talk. The leadership, anybody who has contact with the leaders, speak to us. And let's know what is going on. The police will have to do something. The president will have to speak. Most importantly, Boakai will have to say something. We are in trouble. We're in deep trouble. Let's play the video once more. When we come from there, we'll take calls. Right? Anything is possible. Anything is possible out of this, because when you push people, nature has it that they will definitely bounce back. Do we want to sit and wait for that? And then we start saying, hey, we were no, oh, the police too, the way they did it. The time about making touch you on team sport. But the time thing coming sport, they will still be lying, defending the lies. But as soon as sport now, I think all of them can get in their mood now to tell the truth. That time you start hearing all the story now. They think that day it was going to be prevented, but the way the police, but now you're not saying what the police, only people that are braving the storm. All of y'all shooting the police, you're seeing the kind of thing, you're hiding it, you're shooting it, and you're talking to, and you're not better like them because you're not a cyclist, you're not better than the cyclist. They did not choose to be cyclists by themselves. It's an involuntary desire due to occasioned by the hardship in the country. The lack of opportunity, lack of prospect for young people. So they move into motorcycling. Create job, create means. Those were your promises to the young people that they will not ride motorcycle anymore. When they elect you, you're now elected, and all you're doing to stop them from riding motorcycle, you're not creating job for them, but rather your police are shooting them. are injuring them, beating them with batu, as if to say they have committed criminal offenses. Let's see. Right? Yeah, go ahead. As if to say they've committed criminal offenses.
It's about time the president need to say something about what's going on now in this country. Today they see something happen right like Kinshasa Urine Drive intersection. The police ran behind this guy and they pushed him to the ground until his face started bleeding and they left with his bike. The president need to say something before something else happen in this country. We beg you, Papa Bwaka, we beg you, they want to put you in a chair, we beg you, intervene, say something. Our brothers are going hard scatter, we need you to say something. We beg you, say something, Papa, we beg you before things go other way around. Because if these children try to retaliate on what's going on, it won't be good for our country. We beg you, we the common people, we the one put you in chair, we begging you now. We beg you, Papa, say something. Don't sit down there and just leave everything like that. The police are doing what they are not supposed to do. We beg you intervene on the behalf of our brothers.
And we cannot ignore the possibility for retaliation. This is what a lot of you are doing. We cannot ignore the possibility of retaliation. And if you think that in an event where there will be retaliation, that's what we do not want, because I've always said here that there is no need, like we're already going through hell. We do not even need one day of misunderstanding. Let us keep operating like they hoping that thing will get fun until the embarrassment, the mess can get off our hands. Because if these young people decide to retaliate, basically, maybe the police will run into, brutal action, start to fire gun. And when they start to fire gun, that is a threat to your own presidency. Trust me. The posture the police is showing is that they have the ability, and anybody something they will fire, they will kill. And when these things go on the rampage, you can only kill as much. You kill to a certain level. The very Liberian that's supporting the government now will feel like, no, this is unacceptable. So you have to prevent these things now. You have to curb them now. Leadership is what you have to put to bed. If Ellen was president, she will speak. If Weah was president, he will speak, he will take action. Bwaka is president, he's dormant. He's not talking. Our children are dying. Lives are being lost. No hope, no job, no opportunities. All we hear on the news is stealing thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and millions is stealing from. Look at the so-called budget they pass. We'll find time to read the numbers for you so that you hear how they come and eat your country money again another year. The thing is not even getting better. It's getting worse. Disaster on our hands. Calamity has befallen. Let's take call. We'll interspice that with the cash giveaway *799 *70#. Let's go to the comments. Let me see if I can do justice to some of our folks. There are lots of contribution through our comment section. And let me see. This one say, Muya Sharif. Good morning. I'm following you from district number 9, Cinco. This morning from Matadi, from my comfort zone in Matadi, Cinco. Good morning, guys. I am Enes Chukutamba Jr. Watching live from Barnesville, Keseli Boulevard. Thanks for the show, guys. Please tell me, Daddy Old Man Sam, good morning. Okay, please tell my Daddy Old Man Sam good morning. Say, this other one says, and this is J. Randy Joy Dapo. Here are the reasons why and how that young man died at Seti's brother steel plant in Liberia. Okay, Randy Dapo is giving a whole synopsis, so you can come right on our live here and get that if you need. And so a lot of other comments. Let's take calls. That situation. The government finna compromising that thing. EPA say Yakpawolo say he found the people. All the human beings that he found the people 5,000. Hey, yeah, story, they were reconciled. Next time I heard the worker union there say I know they did what in blah blah blah. Folks, what kind of country are we? Let's take calls. No hope. The old man has failed us. He has failed himself. He has failed the country. He has failed the rescue people. The people who felt that this man was going to do anything sensible. For me, I knew it. And that's why I'm not too surprised. So let's take our 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104. This is the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. And of course, let's speak to you all there. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Edmond Carr, go ahead.
Yeah, this is the visual impact keeping Boga Field inspired to diesel. When I heard you reading a statement coming from AFL, it was kind of scary. Because for the Fanica that the
my man will finish with that other one. And so if you don't want pass OA, then you come to
just pass the OA that you have no dealing. Yeah, that you have no dealing with the drug agency. And then he followed him to come in his defense is a serious issue. But it's up to them. And this motorbike issue, it's scary. Because if you see something happening, you too should be able to address the other side. What caused them to remove checkpoint? It was because of your mistreatment against them that caused them to take the action that happened. But for you to be still chasing them, killing them, dragging them, taking their motorbike, or listen to the other guy, you say as up to person about 700 motorbikes have been taken away by the police. They are keeping it. And they want to using it for their officer. They are not packing it for them to go free, but to be using it on the street. So I think it's not covered. But this is what I was saying to the motorcycle. Look, you are lobbying the government for justice. So this time around, it is not time for you to carry out some protest so that the government will know that you have been rationalized and you too need to survive. Because most of them are children in school, they need to feed their family.
Okay, motorcyclists too, go ahead and protest. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. You are the caller.
I'm calling from Kokiam, which is Benjamin Country, a ranking job. Yeah, the motorcycle that you're talking about, that didn't want to be NCC, they said they want change. They want change. That the change reaching to them now. That is change there now, the change that they're fighting for. That then the other men they pick on him, the last time they take a motorbike on him.
Nobody want now the government, they want now, they're not change better now. They change nothing right now. The government is after them, and we've seen a lot of scary videos, and we are worried that it might turn out to something else.
No, now what I'm talking, you see me, like this very station I can listen to, Freedom. They call me Freedom song, and Voice of Liberation song. Now, like here I can listen to, because that they don't want teaching on how to do the thing. They teaching where the common people how to know about it, and to go in the government. Even the black people know that the government is bad. Yes, bad. It's something wrong. You say one thing, but the thing comes to something now. Yo.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Let me take. Hello, my brother. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother Abu Sharif, and let me say good morning to the listener. The news about political Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I call you this morning from Congress City this morning. Abu, let me appreciate you this morning. Abu, you know we have to.
Let's stick to the motorcyclist subject.
Yeah, the motorcycle issue that we're talking about. Let me extend my deepest condolences to the bereaved family and all the motorcyclists in Republic of Liberia. You know, I think Greco Como needs to be rehabilitated. He hasn't been through the DDR process. Because man won't step on the Tassilo regime, and you know that's in the SOD. It's a former SOD. Because I don't think that it's this Gregor Como who United Nations spent the money on the tree. I don't think it's this police who United Nations NGOs money was spent on, American money was spent on, and behaving brutally like they own Liberians. No, I don't think that. So Gregor Como needs to go through the DDR process. It needs to be rehabilitated, to be reintegrated in our society. this modern era does not fit inside. Because a police officer, if anyone violates the traffic law, there's a law there to hold. If you see a motorcyclist violating, not about taking a key, because you don't know the hotel is behind. Look at how the power killed the content by a reckless police woman who took the bag key and the power trying to come on a bag and then his car lost control. The guys put people all around the place, not to assess or what you call it, those trucks, you know, who break are not correct, but to exploit motorcyclists, exploit short trucks and tricycles, because that's the only means they can get a take pay. Because Gregor come on and said, if they fuck
the situation is getting tense and scary.
It's alarming. The police is very reckless. Look at the police commander who took the tattoo and beat that down. It's not about a political party. It's about all Liberians need to rally against the recklessness of the police, and Gregor come need to step down and go through the DDR process. We have been stated.
Okay,
you don't have a police commander who's going to the left.
Thank you very much. For him, he blames the top echelon of police leadership. Hello, good morning.
How you doing? Abu?
We're fine. Let's hear you.
We're the party with a motorcyclist.
Mm-hmm.
But then you know the sense of a house.
Mm-hmm.
If your children are not being careful, then you, the head, has to be blamed.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that if you go out, like an example, you are my son.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you are behaving unnecessarily and it says the child is not trained, it means that you, the father, the parents are not trained.
Correct.
I'm saying this to say that, we should say this over and over again. Don't talk. To go on a rapid, the people money for the good to suffer. Nothing will be done successfully in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I mean, my son, you always talk. The people are not listening.
But the town looking scary now. The motorcyclists are complaining. The police, the way they're treating them, we're afraid that when the children decide to retaliate, and this is the point.
Yeah, that's the president was right. So if something happens very seriously, the president will take his exit to freedom.
All right. Thank you. So that means Bagana made this shot. He just dragged. Yeah. It is only very serious. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Papi Lavelle calling from Bapolu. The motorcycle issue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our leaders and our president need to be very careful when it comes to the cyclists, because cyclists are the people that are elected and also and they follow them, carry the messages.
Yeah, but election time finished now. That one there, that decision they made, they elected. But we're talking about what is happening that will affect even us, all of us.
Okay.
When there is issues, it will affect all of us.
Because there are a lot of people who does not have jobs, and they have choosing to maneuver by all means to sustain they and their families by riding motorcycles. So if you start to get rid of them, don't you think our culture will be heading into another thing? Because there are people that who don't have jobs, and when you take what they're able to do, you take it for them, they will either become armed robbers or they do other things within the country. And that would be a personality within the country. So Boga needs to very take issue towards this. Look at what happened as you reported stated. They are not chasing the violator, they're chasing the motorcycle. So many that are still they want to carry on.
Mm-hmm.
The police.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I have the video already. With Hussein, I know Hassan or Hussein or what kind of scene. Fadiga, and then here are the LDEA officers. Say the liar can say my witness across the river. Kuzo, I beg you, please come one more time so let police so the people will see all the black clothes people you see here. You can see LDA written behind some of them clothes. So who gave them the instruction to come here? Who is Hussein Fadiga? Let them stand in here. Eh? Let LDA, let man here. So he cannot, he went on Spoon Talk last night and lied. This guy's a complete liar. The man lied that he did not call officers there, and he let me see. Let me send it to you quickly. Sonny. Yeah. Okay. Let me send it to so that you all will see it. And so when Bouaka is refusing to accept that he is terribly running the country, you all will know, say, we are in trouble. We are in deep trouble. I got to send it to you, then you, Sonny. Okay, let me see. Okay, right? This is completely terrible. Extremely terrible. Very, very terrible. Right? So, even at 1 minute remaining, I will put it so you will see it. Got a video. Let me just do it quickly so my guy will put it up for all of us to see it. You see them. Basically, I want for you to see. Yeah, we just wait 1 minute. Okay, so I can send it just now. Okay, good. Okay, right. So for you all to see, so where are we now? Huh? Where is the law? This man has been dismissed. This man has been removed from the government. But this man can call DEA people. Chris, I finished sending it to you. They can call DEA people. They can follow one people they come. On what authority? What authority he has? That's the video. Let's take call 0776 104 104 065 104. +231 865 104. But when you ask Bouaka, according to him, the law and order in the country now. That then when you call law and order, Papi, it's breakdown, total breakdown. Total breakdown in the rule of law. Where are we going? Where are we going? Looking at Eddie Jawado post of a vehicle where we do not even know the front, whether the back is the front is the back, or the side is what? Confused. It says, good morning to my village people. The national budget has never done anything for the advancement of the country. Instead, it has always benefited the elected few and the highest ranking bureaucrats. Leaders that put their own interests ahead of the people's interests are callous and inconsiderate. Of the US 880 million national budget, the president approved 773 million as recurring costs. About 89 to 90% of all our money, Bouaka approved and said they must use it on themselves. They are working in government. Let's see DA. So who is Fadiga? Let DA. I want DA. Another DA. And they got gone. All of them got gone. So why did Fadiga call DA people with gone? Let's see. Who is Fadiga, by the way? So citizens are telling them that you're running people. How you come with your whole group like this? And you're the ones of this. These are the people you're listening. They don't want to tell you. Don't forget we have. You dismiss the man. The man after who on his boss man. Enter his boss man office. They almost open fire. Right? What's the man? Who's the man? Grossly insubordinated AB Command. All of you, for sentimental reason, the folks are your manipulated the report. Are you the one that anyone in fact? Don't worry, I don't want to do anything on lawsuit. The executive is preventing the man from being arrested. Both on carry out this lawlessness against officer of the armed forces of Liberia. And then the one that is so disgusting is the man picking his phone and calling DEA people and they sending truck load of DEA officer with gun to come do what? To come for a war? Few more calls, and we'll call it a day. For those of you that say, "Oh, you're doing the right thing for Liberia by voting for Boakai," this is the mess you pour in. Absolute mess. Tremendous nonsense. Hello, good morning.
Morning, good morning to you.
Good morning, go ahead.
I join you on Tuesday number 14. I'm Samuel Sambo Tennis, aka Shiki Pempe. Brother Abu, thank you for. I don't want you to be talking for the people because you're telling them they say you are not a minority. I want you to be talking for the people. That is feeling.
We're not talking for them, we're talking for our country.
Anything they don't want to book out, so they get rescued now. They will live the life. You're not be talking for the people. The people in the next city, they don't want poor in the calamity. They will all live in the calamity until 2029. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Okay, that number went off. You can just call back. Okay, so we have you. Let's take we have 1 minute to 3. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm not fine. I'm not fine. The country is not running well. There's a breakdown with law, so we don't know. But I'm not fine. Go ahead.
Another thing is reality. Look, I'm Richard King calling from Iron Factory Community Town Hall. Commonly known as Dump Backfire. Look, I'm listening to Fatica over phone. Look, you can see the question. The first question that Honorable Akarabe asked the young man, it's true that you called DA. You know what he said? He said it was a coincidence. About the kind of bottle with a cake. That is completely false. Then when I know that he was guilty, people be patrolling and then come with the bottle with tension, then they start taking stuff. Then the second question is that, did you pepper spray? He said, yes. In fact, I don't even know that this young man was a soldier man. He was an army man. I don't even know. I mean, look, when you do an investigation, because the investigator is with the police. And we are speaking to the police.
And the police inspector general that he met best friend. So I don't know what kind of bully you're looking up to. I didn't want to provide you for the man. Good morning. That boss should have gone to jail. Good morning. What is going on here? Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is where
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Abu. Really, what going on in this country is draw the attention. You get people keep suppressing other people. We are seeing cases coming in this country, and we want to say.
But the president is not talking.
To our partners, to our campaign. Because what going on in Liberia right now,
really, we are not seeing who's not coming. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, let me take 2 more calls. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Obida. I'm calling from Sifrense, Jordan.
Go ahead, Obida.
Yeah, thank you for the discussion this morning. You see, the police people in our country, I'm a motorcyclist. They are our major problem. The government is reckless. The police director is reckless. And all of them are reckless. Not only the president is reckless. So we would have known that we would deal with it. We still ready to retaliate. If we push it forward, we will bounce out of you. We will just 40 minutes in the time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So that is it. The last caller. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
I'm calling from Peace Island 540.
Go ahead. Peace Island 540 community. Are you a cyclist?
My point to do with motorcycles. That's how I'm talking this morning. Thanks for the topic on discussion. You know, the police, they are taking the motorcycles to be their enemy. There is my yesterday, I was on the market trying to go 540. I saw some police in a pickup running behind one guy. I said they hit the guy fell down. They get down for the only the motorcycle get down with it. Now I think the people doing the motorcycle, even now the people want to do protest, bro. The protest, even when they get peaceful protest, the police will step cause them to anger. So I don't know why we are heading to now.
Okay.
And these are the things we are using to see our families. Somehow we are not working. No job in the country right now. I'm telling you, I'm a very good computer man, but no work.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. The president said IT people no work for them. So that one. So but folks, this is exactly what it is. On the other side of it, the motorcycle contribute to transportation and easy movement of people in and around Monrovia and other parts of the country. In fact, in the Republic where the state has failed on public transportation infrastructure. This one is coming from Burkina Faso. The captain there, even though a junta leader, Ibrahima Traoré, president of Faso, he has presented and brought into the country the first batch of 500 buses with 90 seats arrived in Ouagadougou over the night. If you see the buses, they're beautiful modern buses. In Liberia, Boaka lied to us about Ayalolo buses. We not see it. And this is what they are doing to some of the little means we have to commute in time from place to place to transact our business. And they're doing it so very, very brutally, taking lives and injuring young folks that are that are riding motorcycle for survival. This has been the Monday morning presentation of the nation's premier breakfast platform, the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9, where we talk tough on the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. Today, it was a solo conversation. But tomorrow, Higa Gonda is going to join me as we look more deep into other critical areas mattering most to leadership and governance in Liberia. We will not cease. We will continue to expose and speak about these ills and conscientize our people so that when the time comes, they cannot get fooled by the same liars. But this thing is scary, and let's see what the president does with Hassan or Hussein Fadiga, his darling son, untouchable, the man who can command DEA, carrying DEA officers to go in effect and the rest on the AFL soldier. Oh, Liberia, what a country we are. We've been looking for a leader, but they won't hear now. We get it. It's sticking out through. My name is Abu. Until we meet tomorrow, do have yourself a wonderful time. Bye-bye.
Jamaica.